Hello, beautiful people. Hello, my beautiful people. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Today video is a little bit sensitive. Yes, guys, I just want to give you the warning that today video will be a little bit sensitive, because we are going to talk about our political situation in here, Canada, in our country. So guys, over the weekend, my 15 years old daughter came from school and she asked me about what I think. She said, "Mom, what do you think about Polyev?" It took me a minute. It took me a minute to make the connection. I was like, "What do you mean, Polyev? Who is Polyev?" And she was like, "Come on, Mom. That's the guy who's running for Prime Minister." I was like, "Oh." And then before I share the answer I gave my daughter, I want to tell you this. I am Mama Jemima, call me Mamu Jemima. Beautiful people, beautiful family. Yes, I am your full-time sister. I'm here trying to chase the Canadian dream. I came in this country to chase the Canadian dreams, just to make, and I am trying, okay? Chocolate Beauty, it's your full-time sister here. Please subscribe. Let's discuss our life as immigrants, our challenges as immigrants, our everything as immigrants. Yes, this is where we need to hang out. This is where we need to talk. This is where we need to discuss. So guys, I want to tell you a little story, a very, very short story. When I was about 8 and 9 years old, at the end of the day, basically, like, my dad was coming from work and us children were coming from school. We were usually after supper, we were just sitting in the dining area to doing our homeworks and stuff, and my dad was on the other side in the living room watching a TV. But there is something I noticed over the years. I just noticed my dad, he will never put a local channel. So I am from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Yes, it's in the center of Africa, one of the biggest country in Africa. Yes, I am from that country. And yes, my dad was never ever watch the news for my country. He will put TV5, TV5. I think in English you call that TV5, but we call that TV5. He was also watching, I remember, Canal France International, CFI. Those are like foreigners channels that he was enjoying watching. And then one day I stood up and I said, "Dad, how come you never watch like our regular Congolese channel?" And he looked at me in the eyes and he told me, "Ma fille chérie, ce ne sont que des promesses." Yes, that's his exact words. He looked at me and he said, "Ma fille chérie, ce ne sont que des promesses." So meaning to say, those are just promises. And then from that moment, guys, I'm not even lying to you. Politics for me, it's just promises. Politics, it's just promises. That's the reason why I don't really do politics. I don't watch, those debates. I don't do this, I don't do that. Because when I was 9, I was 10, my dad told me that it was just promises. And then now that I am an adult, now that I am myself, I am a parent, I also look at my 15 years daughter and I told her, you really want to know what I think about your Polyev? It's just promises. Yes, guys, like, we came here to chase the Canadian dream, but there is no more dream. There is no more dream left in Canada to chase. Tell me if there is a dream, because I feel like I'm left out. There is no more dream. As immigrants, you can criticize us as you want, but we have these things in our blood, in our culture, that when you go abroad, you need to think about those who are left in the country. So you need to send them a little bit. That's why you're just gonna see people, the immigrant in Western Union lining up because they wanna send something. So this is us, this is our culture, this is how we do things. We think about our dad, we think about our parents, we think about our siblings, our nephew, our cousin. This is us, but we cannot afford doing that anymore. We cannot afford doing that anymore. So where are we going? Guys, tell me where we are going, because I am lost here. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, we can barely pay the rent. We can barely afford the mortgage. Did you see those mortgage interests lately? Are they doing something about that? No, but they are just coming selling you, oh, this time it's gonna be the GST break. This time it's gonna be, oh, let's vote for the carbon tax. No, guys. This is not a playground, okay? We're talking about Canadian life. We're talking about Canadian living here. People are struggling. Canada used to be the most beautiful country ever. Like, everyone is dreaming to come to Canada. But when you're trying to explain to them, there is nothing left here. They say, oh, come on, you eat cheese. Huh? Cheese? Did you see the price of the cheese? We can barely afford the cheese anymore. We can barely afford the cheese. It's so expensive, even the no name. It's not affordable anymore. There is nothing left here. So don't come and tell me, oh, go back to your country. I came here to chase the dream, because I assessed the situation in my country. I said, if I want to give a better living for my siblings or my parents or whoever I left behind, I need to go there, do my things. I work hard to speak English, guys, to fit in this society. I work so hard to know a little bit about taxes. I went back to school in this country just to understand the system. So don't come here and then try to, bet on my life, because this is not happening. We want a leader who care, we want a leader who cares. We want a leader who is going to take the Canadian people's life as his own. Don't just come like in a circus and then say, oh, this and that, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Those are just promises. I don't even know why they don't take them accountable for their agendas. Like, when they are ready to finish their mandate, someone need to be there. Someone need to make a law so they can review the agenda and all the things that he promised to the population, and just take them accountable for that. Why they don't do that? As taxpayer, they take us accountable. They look at your revenue. They look at everything you made. Even if you don't pay on time, you will be penalized. Like, there is a certain date that they give you. So if you pass that date and you didn't file your taxes, you will be penalized. But why they don't take those leaders accountable for the promises they keep breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking? We are tired. We are tired. I don't know about you, but me, I am tired. I'm looking at my children. I said, I don't even know if they will be able to afford buying a house 10, 15 years from now. Look at the interest rates. Nobody's doing anything. The government is there because they have mentioned, so they don't care about us. We will be lining up on the street very, very soon. So guys, do not vote for someone just because they have white teeth. Do not vote for someone just because they are wearing a tie. You need to vote for someone who will enable you as an immigrant to continue pursuing the Canadian dream. Yes, we don't care about, oh, he's Democrat, he's Republican, he's conservative, he's liberal. We want someone who cares. Guys, this is a wake-up call for us. Let's stand up. Let's stand up. I don't know about you, but me, I work so hard to fit in this country. I work so hard. I didn't even know how to speak English, but I work so hard. So I don't want to be paid like it. I don't want my payback to be like this, where I can barely afford the rent, where I can barely put food on the table for my children. And so, yes, this is a wake-up call. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. We want to pursue this Canadian dream. we want to continue pursuing this Canadian dream, then we need to do something. This is why you see that there is no more respect for our leaders, which is very sad. It's very sad to see people are just, they are just standing out the street and then say anything they think about our leaders because there is no more respect. That shows you how frustrated people are. I remember again, like for my country, when we were kids, we had this leader called Mobutu Sese Seko Kukugwendo Wazabanga, the Marshal Mobutu. Yes, for those who know little history about the Democratic Republic of Congo, you know about that guy. I'm telling you, you are in the streets, you cannot even pronounce his name. Because if somebody hear you just saying Marshal Mobutu, you will be arrested, you're going to prison right away. And then when the flag, our flag, at that time it was another flag, not the one that we have right now, but it was like a flag with, a hand holding the fire, something like that. When we were at school, so even if you want to go to the bathroom, you are not allowed to go to the bathroom. You can pee your pants when that flag is going up. So that shows how people were respecting, their leaders, like people. But today, there is no respect anymore. People, they don't care. And they don't care anymore. So that tells you how much people are frustrated. That tells you how much people are tired. It was not supposed to be like that. Your leaders should be your role model. Your leaders should be a very good example for the rest of the population. So when your leader go out to another country, or you go out by seeing your leader, they respect you also as a citizen. But it's not the case anymore. It's so sad. Yes, it's really sad, guys. It's really sad. But we have hopes. Like maybe things can change one day. Maybe, by voting for the right person, by voting for the right leader, things can go back to the beginning. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like seeing the living situation, it's very hard to tell. But we are hoping. We are there hoping. Like, I don't know when those elections will be out. I don't know when we will be ready to vote. But guys, please vote for someone who cares. Vote for someone who worth your sweat, who worth your value, who worth your beauty, who worth your intelligence, who worth like what you can offer. Yes. We need to vote for someone like that. Guys, we need to pray for this country. Yeah. We need to pray for this country so God can lead us to God can send us a good leader. Yes, we need to pray for this country. We need to pray for our future. We need to pray for us. We need to pray because the dental care, it's not enough. The dental care, it's good, but it's not enough. The GST break, it's good, but it's not enough. Because they're gonna come back with another fancy name. It will be just like, oh, the water you're drinking, you need to pay for the water tax. You need the air you're breathing, you need to pay for the air you're breathing. Now it's like a breathing air tax. Stuff like that. They will just come up with another fancy name and, just like drag us into their game again. And we're just gonna be going in circle. No, we don't want that. We wanna see the change. We really want to see like the housing situation fixed. We want to see the mortgage situation also fixed. Like, give us a stable rate here, okay? So we can be able to afford paying the mortgage. We can be able to afford the rent. And did you see the price? Like, especially in this country, like winter time, you need to heat your house with propane or with oil. Did you see the price of that? If they make like a refill in your tank, it's not less than 8,000. It's 1,000 and up, so this is not good. This is not good. It's not okay. It's not okay. But for someone you think that they're gonna keep their promise. You know, there is something that I noticed here by giving birth to my children here, like when raising the kids here, there is something they call pinky promise. So the kids will just, Mom, you promise someone, oh no, we're gonna do this. Mom, do you pink promise? Do you pinky promise? So when you said yes, that you cannot break, it's very special for the kids when you tell them pinky promise. That means no matter what, day or night, snow or summer, you need to keep that promise, otherwise you will hurt your children. So we want someone who's gonna pinky promises us. Yes, that's who we want. Guys, I am so sorry, but me, I am very tired to see this circus going around. Oh, he did this, oh, he did that, oh, we're gonna do this, oh, we're gonna do that. No, we want someone who cares. We are just so tired of your game. We are just tired of your circus. We are just tired of your promises. We want to see the change in this country. So please, 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 fellow immigrants, vote for someone who cares. Vote for someone who's gonna do the pinky promises so he will keep them. At the end of the mandate, we're gonna go check, and everything is there. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Hold tight, we can do this.